Okay, first of all, I will to say you very good evening, ma'am.
Very good evening, Kamini. How are you?
I am fine. And what about you, ma'am?
I am also pretty good. And after
Okay.
a long time, we are meeting today.
Yeah, very and very excited. I am connecting with you second time. So I am very excited.
Yeah, exactly. I am too. So,
So, ma'am, would you like to please introduce yourself a little bit only?
yes,
Okay.
yes. Yeah, it would be good. Yes. So, my name is Pooja Saxena, and I am connecting to you from Lucknow, the capital city of Uttar Pradesh. As per my academic credentials, so I have completed masters in economics and B.Ed. And these days I am learning English. So we are trying to learn this language, and we are doing my endeavor in learning this language. So it's all about me. So I want to know something about you.
Okay, why not? I am Kamini Singh. I am from Meerut district of Uttar Pradesh. I have done post graduation in English and computer course diploma also. And nowadays I am learning this language. And I am mother. I have two kids, and it's all about me. That's it.
Yeah, that's lovely. So how is your practice going?
It's going not good. It's good. Because I am becoming very busy, ma'am. Nowadays, my brother-in-law wedding is coming up, so I have lot of work. So I am not giving so much time for my English language, but sometime I do practice with myself.
Yeah,
So, ma'am,
it happens because we are ladies and especially homemakers, so we have a lot of responsibility of family. Just like you mentioned, your brother-in-law's marriage is approaching and it is quite near, so definitely you must have a lot of responsibility for it.
yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, I am elder daughter-in-law of my family, so I have many responsibility.
You have the big
But
responsibility.
yeah,
Yes.
ma'am, it's not happen. It does not affect. I am doing my
Yes.
best. I am
Yeah.
trying.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Spite of having a lot of responsibility, you are giving the time in your upgradation, in your practice. So it is a big deal. Yeah. You are doing commendable job.
yeah, ma'am. Thanks. So, ma'am, I told you we will discuss about the importance of English language in daily life. So, what is opinion about this? So, please tell me a little bit in daily life.
Yeah, exactly. As you know that we are living in the era where English is very necessary because it is
Yeah.
global language, and our time has been passed somehow. But for upcoming generation, it is very necessary to be fluent in English every time.
Yeah.
Whenever we go outside and our children want to get some good job, so English is very necessary. And I would say that in daily life, English is very necessary for all of us. Just like for us, if we talk about ourselves, so first of all I would say that on the occasion of parents meeting in the school,
Yeah,
if
ma'am. You are right.
English, if
Yeah,
we
ma'am.
know how to speak in English, so at that time we can get a good result of it, because we will not feel any kind of embarrassment there. So
Yes,
first
ma'am.
of all, it is beneficial in this way for ourselves,
Yes,
that we
ma'am.
go and attend the parents meeting. When we go parents meeting, we see that many parents are able to speak, and
Yes,
when we are not able to speak, so at that time not only we feel embarrassment, but also our children as well.
yes,
So
ma'am.
of all, it is useful. Other than that, if you are going somewhere, if you get the chance to go abroad, at that time it would be useful. And apart from this, if you are somewhere in the bank or in any office, so if you are familiar with the English, so you can understand all the terms very easily.
You are right. And ma'am, our children's school homework mostly comes on our mobile in English
Yes,
language totally. So at
yes,
that time we can understand easily,
yes,
in proper way. And
yes,
if we have proper knowledge about English language, then we teach to our children,
yeah,
ma'am.
exactly,
And
exactly.
example I give you, whenever our children are sick, then all medicine are written
Yes,
in English. Ma'am,
yes,
one thing I noticed. So almost medicine is written in English language. So at that time we can get understand easily. So every time, everywhere demands English language.
yeah,
You know,
exactly.
the public place, in every educational institute and everywhere.
Yes.
So English language is very important for every person.
Yeah, yes, exactly. You mentioned very nicely that every medicines are written in English. So we can get which medicine we are giving. It is very useful to uh, give to have the knowledge of English. And apart from this, as you mentioned, if we are familiar with English, so we can teach our children. It is one of
Yes,
the most beneficial parts of learning English, because no matter how much tutors we have engaged for our children, until and unless we teach our children could not cannot get good marks in the exams. You must have noticed.
yes, ma'am. Yes, you are right. And ma'am, sometime we go to outside,
Yes,
any public place, in a restaurant, anywhere. So mostly menu card of eating food written in
English.
English language. At that time, it's need to English language. So
Yes.
everywhere is very
And,
compulsory.
and when we go somewhere like airport, at
Yes,
the I have noticed that many of the employees speak in English. So
yes,
at that time, we will not feel any kind of embarrassment. We can
yes,
understand and we can respond. So
yes.
English is very necessary, very essential, very crucial these days to learn this language.
So ma'am, what's study? You know, your English journey. What's going on?
My English journey is going on so like you. I also have a lot of responsibilities. Sometimes I have to go somewhere in family wedding ceremonies. So it is like a disturbance in practice. So yeah, but
Yeah.
just like you, I have to do all these things with me. And so along with all these responsibilities, I am doing my best. Whenever I get time, I try to practice with the reading something, with listening something, and having conversations like you.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, I have one question for you. How many sessions do you take in a day?
I try to have at least one session in a day.
Yes, that's nice. Ma'am, same problem I have,
Yes,
about my children. So,
yes, I
um,
can understand. That's why I set the timing of 3 p.m. So you told my kids are coming. So I got it. Yeah.
actually, my kids are so little and they are very naughty. So, sometimes, disturbing. So, it's
Yes,
my compulsion.
exactly. Your kids are young and still you are practicing, you are devoting your time, you are utilizing your time in learning something. So yeah, it's commendable job. It's a great thing. That's why I told you.
Yes, ma'am. That's great, ma'am. I like it.
Yes. So these days, in which way you are practicing?
Yeah, it's going good. And I do practice with myself sometime whenever I got free. Then I do conversation with myself, and I read, I read books in a 30 minutes. So it's all about me.
Yes, yes. Try to do everything, try to be consistent. Although no matter how much time you are giving, but being a
Yeah.
consistent is the key of success.
Yes.
So keep practicing,
Okay.
keep going ahead.
Yes, ma'am.